Now for section 2, let's focus on fluency. Fluency is doing things easily and accurately. And fluency almost always happens with students when students are practicing things. So we are going to look at just a few practice examples for fluency, and then you are going to think about how you will engage your students in fluency related to units of measurement. So things that you may want to focus on for fluency include the following: measuring liquid volume, estimating liquid volume. Maybe it's measuring mass of objects or estimating mass of objects. Maybe it's understanding different measurement units and how they relate to one another. Or maybe it's solving word problems with liquid volume and mass. A lot of areas where students should develop fluency. Let's think about a few fluency activities here. So one of the things that you might consider is four corners estimation. Here, you're going to print and place 3 to 4 answer choices in the corners of the classroom. So here our answer choices are about 1 liter, less than 1 liter, not sure, and then more than 1 liter. Maybe the first question that you ask is estimate the volume. So students look at this picture of the aquarium and then they walk to, oh, there they go. Then they walk to the corner of the room where they think that's the appropriate response. So hopefully most of your students would walk to the corner of the room that says more than 1 liter. Then you could show this water bottle. Students would then get up around the room and hopefully walk to the corner that says about 1 liter. And then here would be a question where you could do 4 corners in a different way. So you could have answer choices such as A, B, C, and D. Here, the length of the ladybug is about, is it A, 1 millimeter, B, 1 centimeter, C, 1 meter, D, 1 kilometer. Hopefully a lot of your students would walk toward that B, but if students went to A, C, or D, that would be a really good time to talk to them about why they made those answer choices and why a ladybug might be closest to 1 centimeter in length. There was our answer choice there, and you could keep doing this as often as you would like. Another fluency activity might be hands-on estimation. So students would pick an object from the classroom or maybe they bring in something from home. And so maybe first they bring in this water bottle. So we pass that object around and students write down their estimates about the object. Here maybe I think about the length of this object, the width of this object, or I could think about the volume of this object. And then we could do some measurement and then talk about how the actual measurement compares to students' estimations. I could do the same thing with this marker here. What do I think is the length of this marker, the width of this marker, and I could even think about the weight of this marker here. And then we could do all of our estimations and compare those to the actual measurements to really help students get an idea for what things, I will say, what the volume of things is and the mass of things as well. Now, there are ideas here. A variation for time is that students could also estimate how long it will take to do all these measurements, right? So we've not only talked about length, and what else do we talk about here? Weight, and we also talked about volume, but we've also talked about time in this module. So I will hope you will consider some of the ways that students can become fluent with all of those units of measurement by being very hands-on with not only their estimation, but also their measurement. So go ahead and push pause, and I want you to tell us about the fluency activities you will use to help students build fluency with these units of measurement.